Hello everyone, welcome to another Creatures of Sonaria video. I'm just gonna do some of the updates that are coming, which I'm actually kind of excited for. Can't believe I'm saying that, because I haven't really played Creatures of Sonaria that much. Like, recently I have, but I meant before. I was like, oh, an update, cool, I'll check it out, and then didn't play it, but now I'm like, an update, yes! Anyway, for starters, the Valentine's event final week will be starting this Friday. So if you want to continue your grinding or get what you can, do it now while you can, because soon you won't be able to. But speaking of events, with the Valentine's event moving on, we got the spring event coming, which starts March 14th. What is this? 14th? 14th. Which, isn't that... That's not St. Patty's Day, is it? St. Patty's is like the 17th or something. I don't know. Also, if you're around for one of the most recent updates that happened, they changed how satiation works, and then they immediately were like, yeah, that wasn't a good idea, and reverted it. So for anyone who noticed that change and like quit playing because of it, know that they've changed it back. So you can come back, I guess. I didn't really quit. I mean, I was a little, like, confused about it at first, because I was like, what? How does this work? And I like the old satiation, because you get like 300 seconds worth of satiation from eating a corpse or something, which they changed it to like, you have to be like 90% full to have satiation so that you would eat more, but that kinda didn't really make that much sense. I don't know, to me it didn't. I was like, what? What? That just encourages people to kill more. Why would you do that? I know, like, why would you want to eat more? I thought it was a survival game. Sometimes you go without food. That's kind of the point. I don't know, but they reverted it anyway. Also, the Zodax, this creature here, is getting a redesign. Now, I don't think I've ever owned this creature. I don't think I do. At all. So when it does come back in the limited gacha, I will try to get it, I guess. We'll see. It does look pretty cool, though. I think it's, like, designed off of, like a serpent or something. The old design was kind of like, they look very similar, but the new one is more clean. Here's the old and here's the new. I don't know, I like it. I'm gonna try and get it. I like trying new creatures. I don't just collect them because I'm like, oh, I gotta get them all. I collect them because I'm like, oh, that one looks cool. I want to give that one a try. And then when I get it, I'm like, I don't like this creature. Not because it's ugly or anything, but like, it's boring. It'll have like no abilities and it'll be like super slow or something. So then I'm like, oh, it looks cool, but I'd rather play, like, the Noctiluna. That's one of my favorite creatures. Alright, with those updates coming out of the way, I'm pretty sure those are all coming, this Friday? Except for the spring update. That one will be, like I said, March 14th is when that starts. But here are updates that are going to be coming, just not right away. These are what is currently in the works, which some of these... Alright, I'm not complaining. Some of these are pretty good. Like, so like one of the things they're doing, thank god, I'm so glad they're doing this, is you know how you would use appearance tokens, on your creature, and if you made a mistake and you were still in game, you go back and you have to use another one. Now they're making it that, not yet, this is not announced as to when this is happening, but they're making it so that if you use an appearance token, you got in game, you didn't like it, as long as you stay in that session and don't leave the game, you can retry it again for free. Oh my god. It's about time. I love this idea, because you know how many appearance tokens I have wasted on like logging into the game? I'm like, why in that color? That's not the spot I wanted it. Now I gotta leave, use another token. No. This one, I'm happy for. They are gonna try and get footprint sounds in mobile. There's not gonna, like footsteps, not footprints, but they're not gonna have, like, footprints in mobile because of performance reasons, I guess. I don't know, I never really noticed that in mobile, but then again, I mostly play PC, and when I do play mobile, I play with no sound. It looks like they're also adding a new ability to the Ardor Warden, which is supposed to be, like, damage link, where you can link 3 creatures together and hit all 3 of them at once by hitting one creature, which is kinda cool, but, like, the damage is obviously balanced out based on health, creature's age, etc. That's a pretty cool ability. I think Ardor really needed one of those. I don't think it already had it. I kind of remember Ardor only having Warden's Rage, and obviously Bleed, but that's like a passive ability. They will eventually be adding a new achievement gacha as well, which is going to be based off of, I guess, how many creatures you own. I think it was said to be about 100. I can put the text up here on the screen, where it's more of a late game gacha, so if you own more more creatures. You could try and get these 2 new creatures, which would be kind of cool. I'm curious to see as to what these are going to be, because I don't really get to see most creatures that do release. I just know of the creatures that already kind of exist. So, I don't know. We'll see. This one you might want to read into yourself, because I might not explain it as well, but for people who like PvP and coasting and stuff, especially in public servers, it looks like they're going to be adding weekly stat boosts to certain creatures to kind of coerce people to play different creatures other than the same like 10 or 20 creatures that people main for killing, like Cavo and Kald and Boreal and stuff like that. Because that's all I ever see. Those are the only people who are killing. That and like Manawis just being little, as I was told, rabid roaches. That is my new nickname for those. I'm sorry, that is like the perfect nickname. I'm pretty sure that's what Dark called them. It was so funny. Literally the perfect name for them. I love Manawi, but like sometimes they are super obnoxious. But for this, I guess for people who do like PvP and that, maybe that's an exciting update. I'm not. It's nothing, you know, to sneeze at for me, because I don't really like PvP and coasting. It is fun, but maybe it will get me to try some of it in public, because then we have more of a chance as creatures we may enjoy more, but aren't as strong. So giving them a boost might make it more fun. I don't know, because people are always like, oh, skill issue, but I'm like, well, it's not really a skill issue if I'm fighting you with like my Nakla and you're over here with your stinking Cavo. Of course you're gonna kill me. I mean, I could fly around and nibble you a bit, but you've essentially got the bigger buff, especially as Boreal. Oh my god, that thing is a tank. I know you can kill them, maybe with Nakla, but like when you're other creatures, there are some creatures that really need help. Some of them are so weak, and I feel bad for them. But then again, I don't really PvP. I just like enjoying the game for the way it is. It is fun to mess around though, because I do like, you know, especially in our little private server here, which if you guys want to join the private server, I do have a video for that, but I'll just put the link to the private server in the description of this video below. Just click it, you can join if you want to play. It's a no coasting server, by the way. It's a friendly server, so if you do coast, you will be banned. You are not gonna be welcome in this server if you do that. I'm sorry. If you wanna coast and kill people, go into public. You don't have to do it in my server. But no, if you, that's what we do. We kind of vibe in my server, but we'll mess around. We'll nibble each other. You know, if two players agree to fight to the death, you guys can do that in your own corner. That's fine. But as long as you're not going around killing people who are just chilling and nesting, knock yourselves out. But with that, that seems to be all of the upcoming updates so far for Creatures of Sonaria. A lot of them I'm kind of excited for. There is a lot of changes coming, and it's about time. Some of them good, some of them I'm not really too worried about, but other people are, because, you know, like I said, like mobile players and stuff, PvPers. But with that, tell me what you think about the upcoming updates. Are you excited? What's your favorite one coming? Because I know for me it's probably Spring Meadows, because I like that event. I hope it's like decent like the current Valentine's event. I do like how easy it is, but then again, maybe they shouldn't make it too easy. Well, to be fair, the Valentine's one isn't that easy, because if you want to farm Ardor Wardens, you only get one free one on the pass, and after that you have to buy them with roses, which is like 15,000 roses for the first one, so good luck with that, I guess. But anyway, I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!